Good evening. Magandang gabi. This is Chilmancy. Welcome to my night podcast. Ba't gising ka pa? Huh? That's the name of the podcast. It's not final yet, so I might change it. But this is a pilot episode, so I will be guiding you. I will help you go to sleep. Tutulungan kita makatulog. So if you're like me if you're like me who's struggling with sleep, maybe you're someone with insomnia, or your mind is always restless at night, you have trouble sleeping, nahihirapan ka matulog. Yeah, I'm here to help you with your sleep, because sleep is very important. We all know this. So yeah, and I'll do my best to deliver in my most soothing voice. So yeah, you can listen to this podcast or vidcast while you sleep. You don't have to listen to it. You don't have to engage. Just let it. You can let it play in the background while I talk. But I'll be blabbering about random things. But for this pilot episode, I will guide you with hopefully some helpful tips to help you sleep, to help you fall asleep, or sleep better in general. So don't forget to stretch before you sleep. Stretching is always good. Crack all that bones. So before I start with the tips, I will talk about some of my theories why the mind becomes restless when you try to go to sleep, and yung nahihirapan ka makatulog. Diba? Kasi tayong inisip, you're thinking about a lot of things, and I will try to discuss that first, and hopefully, for phase 1, I will try to discuss my theory about that. Hopefully this is boring enough for you to fall asleep. So I mean, that's the end goal, right? So why, bakit ba tayo nahihirapan makatulog? Why do we struggle to fall asleep? You've probably been through this, when you try to go to sleep, your mind, you're sure your body might be tired. You just want to rest, but your mind, it's still going on. It keeps digging, keeps thinking. It keeps on thinking, keeps on digging from the past, or maybe thinking. I experienced this with myself. My mind tends to overthink at night, and then I keep on overthinking, and then my thought forms. Sometimes they would trigger. My thought forms. My mind will dig up something from the past, and that will trigger my emotions. And because here's the thing. Here's my theory. Thought forms are energy, okay, and emotions are also energy, diba? Right? We use energy to function, but when we think of something, we tend to put action to it, and when we feel something, we feel we're compelled to do something about those emotions, right? So thoughts are a source of energy, and the emotions are also a source of energy. So if you look at what's going on here, our mind is generating thoughts, energy, And then this thought forms this energy, this thought forms triggers our emotions. Now our emotions are now also generating energy, and all that energy loops back into your brain, to your mind. So your brain uses all that energy to think. So you see what's going on here. It's we're going through like an endless loop, an endless cycle of overthinking and overfeeling. And this energy is looping in an endless cycle within us that keeps us from sleeping, you know so I feel like we need to do something to use the energy, to channel the energy outwards instead of letting it go back in to your mind or heart, back and forth. So here's an idea. Here's what I do to try and help myself fall into sleep. So humans, right? Humans are designed with tools to be able to gather data, information within the physical realm. And these tools are called our you know sensory organs. I'm talking about. We have these five senses. Our sensory organs: our eyes, our mouth, our ears, our nose, our skin. But we use these tools to perceive reality. We use these tools, we use these sensory organs to perceive and interpret the physical reality. So what I'm well, it's amazing actually. So what I'm trying to say is we can channel all this looping energy, loop it out through our sensory organs. Um, use the energy to gather physical data, to gather information from our physical environment, and replace all our thought forms and emotional forms with all those information that we got with our sensory tools. It's like having a flash drive. It's like you're I'm sorry. There's noises outside. People are still awake. So your flash drive is currently filled thought with thought forms. Maingay. Okay, note to self. Thursday is the worst night to record a video because uh okay, so your flash drive is currently filled with data from your mind, and you want to reformat that and fill it with data from data gathered by your your senses, your sensory organs, right? Because the thought forms that's currently in your flash drive is generating energy. It's like there's this auto playing, some programs running on background. Am I making sense? I don't know. It doesn't really matter. But so yeah, what I'm trying to say is, use your use your senses. Bring your awareness to your body and use your body, right? That's how we use energy, right? We use it to we use energy to function your bodies, but right now we're just using it. I hope you can't hear that. So right now we're using all the energy. All the energy is going to our brain, and this brain of ours, and this amazing brain is generating more energy, or maybe it's triggering something to generate more energy, and that's why we're restless. That's why we can't sleep. So the goal is to to channel all the energy, all that energy outwards. So we use our sensory organs, right? So how do we use it? How do we use that? Right. So if you're in your bed, if you're sleeping, you know, ask yourself some ask yourself these things like, what do you hear? What do you hear? Diba? Maybe there's crickets. Maybe there's car. Maybe there's a car driving by. Maybe you hear your neighbor. Maybe you hear birds. Or maybe you hear your roommate being noisy as fuck. Or, maybe you hear the fabric rustling against your ear. Or maybe you're listening to music. Or maybe you're listening to this podcast. Diba? So acknowledge those information, but don't engage. Or maybe you can use your eyes. You can use your eyes, or maybe don't use your eyes, because we're supposed to be asleep. We're supposed to be sleeping. Our eyes are supposed to be closed, but maybe you're really struggling. Maybe you can keep your eyes half closed or squinted like that, and then you can ask yourself like, what do you see? I see the ceiling. I see a mosquito flying around. I see the plants on my peripherals, the side of my eye, and what else? Your touch, your sense of touch, right? So how does your skin feel? How do you feel? Like, are you comfortable in your bed? Your body being pulled by gravity. Your body being pulled by gravity. How does that feel? You're being sucked in by your super soft mattress, or you got your favorite pillow. It's nice to have texture in your bedding. Like, I have this really nice blanket. It's like a woven knit kind of thing. I also have this blanket. It's really soft. It's really nice. Yeah. How does that feel against your skin? How does it feel? How does it feel? What do you hear? What do you see? What do you smell? What do you smell? Maybe you have like a diffuser or like a scented candle. Maybe you smell that. It smells good. Maybe you just farted and you smell your fart vividly. Maybe you taste something in your mouth. Maybe you just brushed your teeth and it's very minty. Ask yourself these questions. Let your mind process these new information coming in. Like, observe it, acknowledge it, accept it, but don't engage, because like you might fall into another abyss. Like, just let things flow. Just let things flow. All right. This concept is called grounding. You can also use this in your waking life. uh, uh, in your daily life, while you're awake, you're doing something. Whenever you start overthinking or anxiety hits, stuff like that. When you're when your mind starts generating a black hole, and you don't want to fall into that abyss, ground yourself. Use your senses. Diba? Use your body. Bring your awareness to your body. It's very meditative. You can also bring your awareness to your breath. Inhale, hold your breath, exhale. Just gonna keep on talking. I'll I'll share some ideas on I'll share some ideas on how to sleep better, some rituals. Rituals help me like get into that uh state of, I'm getting ready to sleep now. And like turning off the computer, washing my face, brushing my teeth, changing clothes, fixing the bed. And you might wanna avoid looking at your phone, because like your phone has this blue light that keeps you from falling asleep. Because like when your eyes are detecting blue light, your body thinks that it's still daytime, because we get that blue light, we only get that blue light naturally when it's daytime. And at nighttime there's supposed to be no blue light. And but we have blue light from our devices, so it's really fucking up our system. And mm, so you might want to turn all of your lights, if you have like like uh incandescent lamps, or warm light. You might want to There's a lizard. You might want to use that instead. It's much more gentler. It's a lot more gentle in the eyes, and it will help you sleep, believe me. And also, I'm gonna make sure that this video is rendered more yellowish. So if you're just gonna stream this as a video while you sleep, while you try to sleep, it's not gonna hurt your eyes as much. And also get some yellow filter for your phone, your night mode or something like that. What else? What helps me sleep? I also drink tea. I like to mix apple cider. With turmeric tea. Actually, turmeric tea is really good for you. It has like very good anti-inflammatory properties. So it will help you sleep better, because like if you have inflammation or you have allergies, that's discomfort that's gonna keep you from getting your sleep. So turmeric tea helps. And if you want to mix in apple cider, you might want to avoid like using hot water, because if you use hot water with apple cider, all the good stuff will die in the hot water. Because like apple cider vinegar has like these living things that's very good for you. Like how yogurt has good bacteria. I think they're probiotics. I'm not sure, but all I know is it's good for you. So yeah, drink something, drink some tea, and I also have supplements, melatonin. I only use melatonin sparingly because like I don't want to be dependent. I'm not sure if you build tolerance on melatonin, but it helps me fall asleep when I really need to. 'Cause melatonin is naturally being produced by your body when it's dark. You know, how I was talking about the blue light. You know, if your eyes, if your body senses this blue light around you, you will not produce melatonin, and melatonin helps you get into that sleepy state. So you won't fall asleep. You will have a hard time falling asleep if you're not producing melatonin, and you won't produce melatonin naturally if you're exposed to blue light. So again, I'm saying this again, kill all the lights at night. Lights off, lights out, devices off. Go to sleep. And then what else? What else? If you're if you're in a place where weed is an option, you can go for that. Maybe you live somewhere where weed is legal. That could help you fall asleep. Damn. Sana all. So if you have that option, go for it. Get some sleep. Sana all. Sana all. What else? What else helps me sleep? If you're sleeping with a partner, maybe you can ask your partner a favor, like maybe, hey, can you give me a massage, because that will really help you de-stress, and that will really help a lot. Like, or actually, you can give yourself a massage in areas that you can reach, of course. So ayun. But if you do have a partner, then way better. That's way better. Maybe just offer something like, can you give me a massage today? Maybe tomorrow it's your turn. Ba. So sana all. Sana all. And masturbation can help you fall into sleep. So if you're but personally, that will be like my last option, because I don't want to waste I don't like wasting all that good stuff. But yeah, I'm sure you already know this. After you, especially with men, after reaching orgasm, we tend to be really tired and sleepy, and we're just ready to fall asleep. But if you're gonna masturbate, I strongly advise not to use visual stimuli, like watching porn on your device. Obviously, I already said this. Kill all the lights. Kill all the, the kill all the lights. Turn off your devices. No porn. And porn is not good for your mental health, especially for your dopamine system. If you're not familiar about this, you should look it up. If you're gonna masturbate, just focus on your senses. Just feel your skin, your hand stroking against your genitals. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is this is rated 16. This is not for kids, okay? If you're gonna play this video for you to help your kids fall asleep, if you're a parent and you have a child and you want to use this video to help your child go to sleep, you might wanna. I'm not sure if this is the best video for that, for you and your child, but I don't know, maybe some parents are transparent and they've communicated well with their children, and they know all the stuff. They know about the birds and the bees and the tinapay palaman hotdog. Then maybe this podcast or vidcast won't bother you or them or anyone. Hopefully not, because like the point is to the point of this thing, the point of this series is to help everyone fall asleep when they need to. So if you're still awake, I don't know what else to talk about. I will be making more of this, but in the next videos I might be talking about more about whatever goes through my head or whatever I'm feeling. So it might be a win-win for both of us. Like, I get to express my thoughts and my emotions in its rawest form, naturally, and you're just listening to me as background noise. You don't have to listen to everything I say, at least on a conscious level. So at least, on my part, it comforts me. I'm comfortable by the fact that there will be people out there listening to me, to what I say, to how I feel. Doesn't have to be conscious listening. Maybe I'm just talking to your subconscious, and that's good enough for me. In conversations, I tend to be the one who listens. I haven't been very expressive for most of my life. Anyway, so I'll be making more videos like this, or I'll be making more stuff like this. I'll be talking about stuff that hopefully is boring enough that puts you to sleep with my soothing voice. I don't know. People have told me that I have a nice voice. I'm not sure if I believe that yet, but if they say so, then I guess I like to think that there's some form of truth to what other people say, and I chose to take it in, because we don't have to accept everything that we hear from other people. But this one, I like to absorb it. I want to absorb it and let it be part of my reality, because I do want to believe that I have a nice voice. I just don't hear it yet. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I guess that's it. I hope you're sleeping really well. If you're sleeping and your subconscious is still listening, please subscribe to my channel at Showman C. I'll be making more stuff like this. So if you're sleeping right now and you want to sleep again the next time, come back to my channel, stream another video or podcast like this. Ba't gising ka pa? Like and subscribe. And yeah, sweet dreams. Tulog na tayo. Tulog na tayo, guys. Anong oras na? Ba't gising ka pa?